Good evening and welcome to my first ever video on the road to glory for South Shields. This is my brand new Football Manager 2018 series. It's going to be a stream save and we're going to have a load of fun with it. We're live on YouTube. It's 8 o'clock on Saturday night. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, so this probably won't be a regular thing, but I will be streaming this series every single Wednesday at 8 PM UK time. So hopefully you can join me for that. I feel like the numbers will be down tonight because we've obviously got Kev Lelujo doing his 24-hour live stream of Football Manager on his channel. And you can donate to his Just Giving. I've put the link down in the description if you want to do that. It's for a great cause in the National Autistic Society, so it would be wonderful if you could do that. It would be great if you could donate to me as well. I've revamped the Patreon, and we're going to put all of the donations towards channel improvements such as getting a green screen, getting better capture cards, a new microphone, stuff like that. But more information will be told tomorrow about that. Anyway, good evening to Hayley McCulloch, long time no see. Hope you're doing alright. Hello to TIJ as well. Good evening and good day to Great Jamie. Hopefully you're enjoying the Ashes so far. So basically, just to give a little preview of what this series is. If you're looking for the Nottingham Forest stuff, that's come to an end now. On Wednesday, we weren't having the best of times with it, so we've decided to start from level 8 in the English football pyramid with my hometown club, South Shields, and hopefully we can get them to glory, to the heights of the Premier League, and hopefully Champions League success. Big thank you to South Shields Football Club, by the way, for retweeting my tweet last night. And yeah, very predictable comment from Jamie in the chat there about Man United beating Arsenal. I really don't care. Arsenal dominated the game anyway, so you know I wouldn't be that proud. Man United really got away with it today, so I wouldn't be so proud, but that's what you get. Man United supporters, don't you hate them? Yes, there we go. We've got a bit of controversy in the first minute of the stream or so, but thank you very much for coming along tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Toby's put the links to my donation streams as well as for the Just Giving. Kev gave me the permission to put that in the description, and hopefully we can get a little bit more money into that tonight because it is such a great cause with the National Autistic Society. Anyway, shall we get into some Football Manager? I've been rambling on for about 3 minutes. Let's get into some Football Manager. And we're not going to go with the nonsense of FM Touch for this series. We're going to go with full-blown Football Manager, and we're going to be managing dynamics and stuff. I'm going to just spend a little bit of time introducing you to the squad because chances are not many of you in the chat are aware of the South Shields team. Big hello to Adam Palmer, another Man United fans. They have bad breath because they always talk rubbish. Exactly, there you go. Anyway, more like Arsenal could have beaten United 14-0. De Gea kept you in the game. There you go. There you go. Anyway, welcome to South Shields. Here with the usual board introduction. I've kept Lee Picton and Graham Fenton, who are the joint managers in real life. I've kept them on as assistant manager and coaches in the team. No particular order, I just assigned one. Jeff Thompson, thank you for liking my tweet last night as well. The chairman has welcomed us to the club. We're on 650 quid a week. I tell you what, that's nearly as much as we were earning at Boston until the end of the season, so hopefully we do something good. Hello to OGP Iceland. Hopefully you're doing alright. I'm assuming you're from Iceland. That's a new nation that we've had in the stream. Hopefully you're good, and hopefully you'll enjoy this series. Anyway, let's attend the meeting and see what it's all about. Welcome to the Mariners. I'd like to take a few minutes. Yeah, it's just the usual stuff, really. We'll learn about the history. We don't need a meeting about the philosophies. We'll have a press conference. Hopefully the Shields Gazette will be there. I'm not entirely sure, though. Let's delay the meeting with Lee Picton until the afternoon. Anyways, day 1, Adelaide, mixed. We should have had 6 wickets. Hanscom was lucky. Got danger men, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I thought England did alright by the looks of the scores, so, you know, don't don't worry about that. I think England will do all right in this Test match. Anyway, responsibilities at South Shields. That's what I've got at the moment. So here is the history. We've won 1 FA Vars and 1 Northern League Division 1. I'm sure we've won a lot more than that in our history. But we won the quadruple last season, which was fantastic. They're doing very well at the top of the league in the Evo Stick Northern Premier League Division 1 in real life. So they're 2 promotions away from the Vanarama North. So that would be a fantastic achievement for a team that was as low down as level 10 a couple of years ago. Anyway, Haley, are you playing in 3D? You know what? I'm willing to try it out again. And since it's a stream save, I'm willing to try it out and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, Warner and Smith, big wickets there. Let's just introduce you to the squad. We'll have a quick look at the dynamics. Match cohesion is terrible, but the dressing room atmosphere is good, and we've got good managerial support, which is great, coming straight into a job. This is the hierarchy. So Julio Arca, if you weren't aware, Julio Arca plays for South Shields. He's a wonderful player. Is Julio. That's a bit of an out-of-date photo of him, but he's been in South Shields for about 3 years now. And he's done very, very well for them. Obviously, he retired from professional football many years ago because of injury. But he's our main team leader. He's the team captain as well. We've got Lee Paul Scroggins as a highly influential player. Carl Finnegan, John Shaw, Matty Pattinson. You might remember him as a former Newcastle United and Norwich player. Joe Hansel, if you're watching, then Norwich, there you go. But he's been around in South Africa. He came back to play for Gateshead a couple of years ago and was at Blythe Spartans last year before coming to join us this year, so hopefully he'll be a good player. And Craig Baxter is our right back. Brand new signing in the last couple of days, actually. Graham Armstrong, added him in the editor. He's scored a lot of goals at this level, so we'll be looking to utilise him this year. He's played all over the northeast. Harrogate is about the... maybe Whitby. I'm not sure which is more south, Harrogate or Whitby, but Queen of the South was where he started his career. So some great players in there, and hopefully we'll be able to use them to our advantage. We've got a lot of Blythe Spartans photos in here, but it's great to see some player faces on South Shields lot. That's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, how are we all doing tonight? We've got 15 people watching at the moment, which is really, really good, considering Kev's streaming as well all night, 24 hours. He's already been on for 8 hours, so after this stream, make sure you go and check out his stream. I'll certainly be going in there afterwards. So we've got a great core social group. Even Armstrong's in there, considering he's a new signing. We've got Blinko, Pattinson, and Holmes outside here. We're going to go for the diamond early on, I believe. I don't see the advantage of what do you call it? Is it this one? Of experimenting with new tactics just yet. So, shall we continue on a little bit? We'll try to get a parent club. That's a wonderful suggestion from Haley. That's why you're in the chat. No other reason. So we'll get a parent club in there. Senior affiliate. Damn it. No. Why don't you want to, Jeff? Nah. It's not going to happen, is it? Well, sorry, Haley. I thought that was a great suggestion, but Jeff definitely disagrees, so we're not going to get away with that one. That's the introduction. Let's introduce ourselves, actually. That's a good idea. Hey, there you go. We've got some positives there. Right, what we predicted this season. Let's have a look at the competitions and go into season preview. We're actually predicted to win the league, so let's tell them that we should be going up this year. There you go, that's what we like to see. Brilliant stuff. Bring in Hugo Skeppelhorn. Let's have a look at him. Hugo Skeppel. Does he exist? Is that how you spell it? There we go. Wasn't double P, apparently. So he played at Chelmsford. He's a striker that hasn't scored many goals. How can't we get a... I'm guessing we don't have any scouts, so we'll offer him a trial. That's probably the quickest way to do it. Get Barry Core. Okay, we'll have a look. Barry Core. He's a free agent as well. So he was at Cambridge in League 2. Is he really going to want to play for us? No, he's not. So sorry, Haley, but we can't sign him. Big bottle of Peroni for tonight's stream. We are going to be streaming about an hour and a half, so hopefully you guys are all right with that. That's fine. We'll have a play around in the friendlies. Actually, we'll introduce you to the team a little bit better that way, and it means that we won't just be pressing spacebar for the whole stream. He's ace for the Pitmen. I'm assuming that's Hedensford Town. Toby, do you feel expectations asked of you this season have been fair and realistic? Yeah, I'm very happy. You've taken the step into football despite being just 20 years old. Keep getting asked this question. I don't believe reputation has a part to play in this. Yes. Everyone will have a chance. Yes. I don't know what our budgets are, actually. We'll check that out. Try Jordan Brown. Alcoholic. Try Jordan Brown if he's on the game. We'll have a little look in a second, Adam. I want to keep Craig here. So we've got nothing to spend, and we've got £2,000 in the wage budget. So that means we've got 300 quid to spend, which is not a lot. So what is his name? Jordan Brown. Right. Oh dear. Which one is it? Which one is it, Adam? Is it the striker? Let's see. He was at St Neots. Is this the guy you mean? Let me know in the chat. Or let me know which team he used to play for, and then I'll find him. So we're going to play South Shields under 23s. I'm not sure. We don't really have any. Anthony Callahan. I'm pretty sure he's actually a player here. So we'll move him up into the first team. And Rob Briggs, I'm pretty sure is as well. So we'll move him up as well. And under 18s, we've basically took all of the good players from the under 23s now, so we should win this easily. They're all greyed out players anyway. So Jack Norton is going to go in goal. I couldn't find all of the South Shields players to put in this team, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Going to go with Dylan Morse and Darren Luff at centre back, although he wants to be a left back. So suit yourself, be a left back, son. Live long and prosper. Nicholson? No, Lewis Story will put in at centre back. I'll have him as a defensive centre back. Actually, should we go John Shaw? Let's go John Shaw instead. He can be with defender. Matty Patterson can play there. What's he good as? Ball winner midfielder. He used to be a striker, I'm pretty sure. Striker, that one. Just playing a bit of FM myself, so might be a bit slow in the chat. No problem, Toby. I really appreciate the job that you do, and I really appreciate coming along and supporting the stream. So big thank you for that. Julio Arca can go there as an advanced playmaker. Michael Richardson can go in behind the strikers. Why not a shadow striker? Indeed, we'll put Carl Finnegan up top with Graham Armstrong because he's got such a great record at this level. I think he'll do wonders. Obviously, we've got Jamie Holmes as well. So let's try and make a bench out of this. Oh, actually, we need a defensive mid. Doesn't look like we have one. Maybe we go Lewis Story there then. Or we'll... Is John Shaw better there? Apparently not. Can Matty Pattinson play there? Do you reckon? Certainly a bit better. We can play him there, and then maybe Blinko behind the striker and put Matty Richardson in the middle of the park. I think that's a good idea. So we've got Matty Pattinson defending, winning the ball, hopefully. We've got Blinko behind the strikers. I know he's not very good playing there, but we'll just have to deal with that. Put Nicholson, Story, Callahan, Briggs, Groggins, Phillips. Well, actually, nah. Sorry, Wayne, if you're watching. Holmes and Cogden. That's what we'll do. Actually, we can play everybody, can't we? It's a friendly. You can see I'm not used to playing friendlies. So, top priorities. We need another centre-back. Preferably, we need another anchorman, and we need another attacking midfielder. Right, so, Gareth Seddon. Okay, we'll have a look. And yes, he is. We were right before about Jordan Brown. So we'll have a little look at him. We'll get him in on trial. Which one was he? It was this one, wasn't it? Is he the one? Yeah. So we'll get him on trial. We'll see how he does. What is it? Gareth Seddon. There he is. Another striker. I mean, I'm not until... Oh, goodness me. That was in this league. Let's have a look at him. There. Who else? Deeney from Tamworth. I'm not sure we'll get anybody from Tamworth, but we'll have a look. Why not? Deeney. Tamworth. Ellis Deeney. Could definitely have a look at him. Why don't we try and get Gilella from Blackburn Rovers? I mean, it might be a bit of a... actually, he's from Bournemouth. Interesting. He's a Blackburn in the journeyman. Okay, fair enough. They don't want to loan him to us. Right, shall we get into the match then? Two good centre-backs are Sean Tse and Solomon Bangura. Hello, Emma Murphy, by the way. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, if you've got a Twitter account, not just you, Emma, if any of you have got a Twitter account, if you could tweet this out, that would be absolutely amazing, and I'd really, really appreciate that. Try and get as many people in as possible. Try and tag South Shields in it as well. South Shields FC, I think it is, and try and get as many people along as possible for tonight. So here we go. Let's get into it. And shall we play in 3D? For this, we'll play from TV view, I think. No, we'll go sideline. I liked sideline when we were playing 3D. Let us know if it's laggy at all, the 3D camera. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but here's Richardson on the ball, and that's just over the bar. That was unlucky. There I am, just watching my copy of the stream to see if I can work out if it is laggy. Yeah, it looks quite jumpy to me. That's why I don't like doing it. It's absolutely fine on my screen, but then for yous it's a little bit jumpy. So let us know what you'd prefer, 2D or 3D. Anyway, let's get the chat up. Hello to Ivan. Hopefully you're all right tonight. Good luck. I'm definitely going to need it. Yes, I am very good, thank you. I'm glad you're all right, Emma. We need to turn this off, most definitely. But we'll do that at some point. Hey Joe, I'm lurking in the background, currently gaming myself. I dropped you a like. Thank you very much, Matty. Great to see you in the chat of the live stream. Hopefully you're doing all right, and hopefully Blackburn did all right for you today. I have no idea It was FA Cup day today, wasn't it? Here's Carl Finnegan with a chance and he puts it in the back of the net. Jordan Blinko with the assist, but Carl Finnegan is the one to put it into the back of the net, and it is a 1-0. Craig Baxter with a long ball forward, and then Blinko with a lovely pass through, and Carl Finnegan with the finish. People are saying fine for them, so that's good to see. Let me know if that changes at any point in the stream. That's with anything. If I sit on the control button and mute myself, or if I accidentally break the stream, then let me know. Oh, Blinko's just made it 2. I don't really know what happened there, but we're 2-0 up. It is against the reserves, and none of them are actual players, so that's quite funny. But that was terrible from Daly, and Blinko putting it in the back of the net. Blackburn play Crewe tomorrow in the Cup. Well, best of luck with that. I really do like Blackburn. It's so sad to see them so far down. I was actually going to do Blackburn as my stream save. That was probably my first choice before Forest. So if I'm looking for attacking midfielder, I should go Andrew Milne and Philip Spielberg. Make sure you... your videos are all silent, yeah. Finnegan just hits the post. Stop trolling us, TIJ. I nearly had a heart attack there. Emma, if you remind us at the end of the match with the names, we'll definitely have a look at them. I'm really trying to incorporate that into this series. I like the Evo Stick League. It's a good challenge. Yeah, it's a good little challenge. Hello, Joe Hansel. Good to see you. Hopefully you're all right. I was talking about you before. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was Norwich. Matty Pattinson, who plays for Shields now. You'll remember him from Norwich. I don't know if you're too young to remember him, really, but hopefully not. Hello, Laurent. Funnily enough, I don't know that language. Is it... Oh, where are you from again? Is it Hungary? Hungary? So many nationalities in the chat. It's fantastic. I really, really do appreciate everybody that gives up a second just to watch this. Anyway, who's this? King63C. How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. I was thinking about doing a save like this on FM18. I'm getting it for Christmas. My hometown is South Shields. Same here. And I did a save in FM16. I got the championship with them. It took me 15 years to get there. Well, I did a youth academy challenge with them donkeys years ago, before YouTube, and I got them to League One, and then we started to really struggle in League One. Last year I got them to the conference, and no, was it last year? Maybe the year before, I can't remember. But it took you 15 years. That's crazy. I just started my saving the level 10. That's brilliant. You're from Kosovo. Well, I didn't know that, Laurent, or Laurent. I don't know how to pronounce your name. If you can spell it phonetically in the chat, then that would be great. Is it Laurent? Laurent? I don't know. 15 in-game years. Yeah, I assume so. FM16. We're not quite in FM31 yet, King, so... I kind of guessed how it was in game time, but no, that's a great achievement to get them to the championship nonetheless. Michael Richardson not having the best of games, so let's bring Scroggins on. He can be our ball winner, and we can bring on Briggs as well. Why not? He's a Carolero. So we'll put... we'll stick with that. Probably too young, but Dad'll know. Matty Pattinson. He used to play for Newcastle, basically. It wasn't that long ago. Don't make us feel that old. There he is, Matty Pattinson. So he played for Newcastle until 2007-8, and he was at Norwich for a couple of years after that. So yeah, you probably are too young. It's about 10 years ago now. Goodness me, where does the time go? Where does the time go? Can you play FIFA 18? No, I can't. Football Manager stream saves is what I do in streaming now. So sorry about that. I will be bringing back FIFA as a series at some point, the Everton career mode, but not anytime soon. Football Manager is a priority. Sorry. He had an insane striker. He came through the youth squad at 16 and he was top scorer every single season until you sold him to Arsenal when I was in the Championship for 25 million. That's fantastic. If we could get somebody like that, that would be amazing. But I think it will end up being luck. Here's Finnegan. That's forward to Briggs. With a chance, Rob Briggs puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0, 75 minutes in. We've got to be pleased with that. That's a really, really good start against the reserves. And put it into the back of the net. By the way, if you're watching now and you weren't watching at the start, we have a link down in the description for the National Autistic Society. If you could donate anything, that would be amazing. Kev's doing a charity stream, 24 hours, Lelujo. It'd be great if you could join me in joining him after this stream and donate anything you can afford. It's a charity that means a lot to me and my missus, and obviously it means a lot to Kev and so many people out there. They help, and it would be great if you could help out their cause. And if you feel so inclined to do so while you're there, you could also donate to this channel. We've reworked the Patreon and all of that jazz. Well, we've decided to put any donations that we get into the channel back in and sort of improve getting a new microphone, getting a new capture card, getting a green screen, things like that, you know. So that's where any money that you donate will go to improving the content on the channel. That's why the donation goal has changed, and you know, if I can get 250 quid by the end of next year, that would be absolutely amazing. So we've got 49 quid at the moment. Thank you so much for that. I really, really do appreciate it. Anyway, I need to get the chat back up. There we go. Fun fact as well, on FM16 I actually bought Callahan and Stevenson for South Shields before they actually signed for them in real life. That's really cool. I love it when stuff like that happens. Do you have GTA 5? Yes, I do. 1.7k donated. Yeah, that's amazing. Really, really pleased to see that. And really pleased for Kev as well. I know he'll be made up for that. And, you know, they're only 8.5 hours in at the moment. Still 2/3 of the way to go. So, we need to change this. We don't want to handle them again. Shall we get Graham Fenton doing them? New signing press conferences we'll have. Where's the chairman? Why can't he do it? We'll have Graham Fenton doing it. Yeah, we'll have Graham Fenton doing it. There you go. And Lee Picton can do the rest. Actually, no, we need to... Lee Picton can do that. There you go. There you go, Lee. Right. 1.7k donated. Yeah, I've just read that one out. Idiot Joe. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Ooh, Barcelona, because Thierry Henry used to play for them. It's the only reason, trust me. Gareth Seddon, 37 years old now. Wow. But he's come in on trial and he looks reasonable. Let's have a look at Lee Picton. There's an opinion of him. What about Lee Paul Scroggins? Nah, he doesn't like it. But he'd come in as perhaps our second best. King, I'll be right back, going to watch your 250 years into the future video. It's about 20 minutes long. Watch it after. No, hopefully you enjoy. Thank you for coming along to the stream. Hopefully see you again soon. I try to get City relegated by giving all the other teams in the Prem lots of dosh, and it took me 3 seasons. That's a really good experiment, actually. Why don't you start doing it on YouTube? That's what I should say is, I already have YouTube and I've got 50,000 subscribers. Shall we offer a contract to this guy? Non-contract. We'll try and reduce that to 100 quid. He doesn't like this, does he? Can we go 125? Nah, doesn't like that. By the way, we'll get the desktop audio on, just so that if we get any new subscribers or donations, you guys can hear it as well as me. Oops, we nearly submitted the team there. Julio Arca's a bit tired. We'll put Rob Briggs on instead. We'll take Jordan Blinko off and put Jamie Holmes there. Just rotate a little bit. Dylan Morse is quite tired, so we'll put on Lewis Story. I'll have that on that. And that should be fine. Looks good. Yeah. How are we all doing then? Anybody know how many viewers we've got at the moment? How many likes have we got? That sort of thing. I like to hear that. I like to hear about that in the middle of the streams. It's usually Rivlud doing it, but we don't have Rivlud in the stream tonight at the moment, and we didn't have him in on Wednesday as well. Starting to miss him. John Shaw away. Come on, boys. Come on. I forgot to look at your players, Emma Murphy. I'm so sorry. We will have a look after this match, I promise. Baxter away. Here's Finnegan. Finnegan on the ball. Finnegan to Armstrong. Armstrong to Richardson to Finnegan. Carl Finnegan. Oh, hits the post. Unlucky. Morpeth are in the league below. They were in the same league as Shields last year. I think they finished second to us in the end. So, yeah, definitely a team to be wary of. Here's Finnegan. That's forward. It's away by O'Connor. Henderson forward to Elliott. Elliott with a shot and a good save. No, it wasn't. It's a goal kick. That's what I don't like about this 3D nonsense. It's cool. Where's Cautious Paul tonight? Where is he? Try and get him in the stream, someone. Try and get him in. It's a penalty. John Shaw is the man that's going to take it. Our centre-half, who can also play striker, who can also play midfielder. Is he going to step up and take it? John Shaw, with the spot kick, puts it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0 against Morpeth, which is good. Look at me. Look at us. Going crazy on the touchline there. Can we click on me? Nah, look at that. Hey. That was fantastic. No, but I'll be interested in how many of you guys watch the Journeyman series as well on the channel. I'm really enjoying that so far. We've just moved to a new club. Spoiler alert. And if you haven't checked out any of it so far, it's probably the perfect time to jump in and keep going with things. We're 4 seasons in. We've been at 4 clubs now, so it really has been a load of fun. Paul is still in hiding from that Rangers game. Rangers are playing them again tomorrow. Oh dear, he's going to be a happy man then, isn't he? I might message him on Twitter and try and get him in. Thank you for the tweet, Toby. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Just give you a retweet there. I am watching the match, I promise. There we go. We'll drop him a quick message and see if he comes in. Here's Kitchen on the ball. Michael Richardson boots it forward. But only as far as one of their players. He is Grieve. Who gets that forward? Baxter. Oh, what was that? Oh, good save by Norton. Good save. Probably time to make some substitutions. We'll bring on Gavin Cogden. You can play as Poacher. Richardson, again, not having a good game. We'll bring on Lee Paul Scroggins in the middle of the park. Anybody else? Anybody else for anybody else? Anyway. Is that the one where you move to Burton? Yes. That's the one. The Journeyman is great. Love the move near me. Are you going to do the Hexagon Challenge one? I mean, I am still planning on it, doing it after New Year. But we'll just have to see how things go on the channel. I am planning to do the Hexagon Challenge still, but we'll just have to see. I am planning on doing a one-season, one-day in the Turkish league called the Turkish Delight. Thanks for the name, Matty. Cogden with a shot, and he puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 now, and surely that's sealed it for us. So hopefully that'll be a load of fun with Antalyaspor, I think is how you say it. But they've got the likes of Samuel Eto'o, Samir Nasri, Johan Djuru. They're doing really badly though in the league this year, so it'll be nice to see if we can take it to the big boys, Besiktas, Galatasaray and Fenerbahce, and see what we can do. He has Armstrong with a chance, and that's missed. That was rubbish. But let us know what you think about that in the chat. I know the general response to it was very positive on yesterday's Journeyman episode. So, yeah, here's Gavin Cogden again. And he scored a second. I think he's starting the next match, most definitely. That's brilliant stuff from Cogden. It's 3-0 now. And we are looking rather good. We seem to have a bit more fitness than the Morpeth lot. But that was a nice little finish from Cogden. And 3-0 now. That's brilliant. So we're closing in on full time. Got 15 people watching at the moment. Big thank you. But that means there's 2 people out there that haven't liked just yet. No, I'm only joking. Stamps Boy 21, good video. Thank you very much, Stamps Boy. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. Very happy with that performance. There we go. Matty Pattinson, look at him. With Gareth Seddon joining the club on trial, it's up to him. You know, it's up to him how good he does. We've got Shildon in the next friendly, which will hopefully be a load of fun. So we've been streaming about 40 minutes. We'll keep going for another 40 at least. Well, probably 50. Another 50 minutes. Seddon, he's going to join. Do we definitely want him? I mean, he's scored goals throughout his career, hasn't he? So, and a level higher than this. He is a bit old, granted, but I think he'll be quite good. He'll add a little bit of depth. He's on non-contract, so I think that's a good sign. He's maybe past his best. That's not very nice, is it? So he'll come in as our second best striker. How much is he on? Oh, I thought he was on 3.8k. So Jamie Holmes has come in from Newcastle. So we'll see what he's like. Want to try out as many of the team as possible. Sean Say, there we go. Right. Thanks, Emma. Sean Say. Is that how you spell it? Say. Being a pest. I can't find Say. Who does he play for in real life? And I'll have a look. Sulia. Oh, Bangura. We'll just type in Bangura. Oh dear. Emma, are you making people up here? It's probably because I've just got England loaded, to be fair. Andrew Mill. Now, I've heard of him, so he's a Tadcaster. Is this the one you meant? Because there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Can we offer him a trial? Let's have a look at the other Andrew Milne. I've probably picked the wrong one. Oh no, there's not 2 of them. Free agent start of the game. I don't know where he is then. Oh dear me, Spielberg. Where do you find all these? Speak. Michael Foxton. Toby. Nah, Spieg isn't in the game either. I mean, it's just probably because I've got just England loaded. He doesn't fancy it here. Who's this? Goodliff. Oh, it said manager. I panicked there. Evans. Chris Evans. Is that the Chris Evans? From Curzon Ashton? It could well be, you know. It could well be. If he's good at this level, then it will be. I think it is, you know. It's got to be, hasn't it? Chris Evans. He was robbed of us in the journeyman. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. He wants 200 quid. I think he can take 150 quid. What about 170? 180? There you go. Phil Mitchell. Now that's a man that we need in. Cairo Mitchell. Oh, he's a free agent as well. Hey, I tell you what. Oh. Phil Mitchell. Shall we have a look at the free agents? I guess we don't have to abide by the journeyman rules in this save, do we? So, oh my word. Shall we have a look, see if anybody's got an international cap? There's a couple. Ryan Dicker and Carl Eppelsey or Espley. I mean, I don't even know how I would separate all these. This isn't good, is it? I mean, what do we do? Contract expired. We've got no way of knowing any of the stats. This is fun. Old MacDonald. I don't think we'll get him. He's at Blythe Spartans. It would be good to get all that lot back. Tom Ince. I don't think that... Is it? No, it's not. I seen 29 years old and thought it might well be. Shay Given. I'm pretty sure we won't want to come here. Oh, what a shame. Let's offer him a trial and just have the comedic effect. Add a column for all-time career apps. That's a good idea. So if we go stats, how do you do it? Is it on here? All-time career goals. That's a cracking idea, Toby. All-time career appearances. So who's the most experienced guy here? Brian. Oh, who's this guy? Mark Reed, 36 years old. He's been quite prolific, hasn't he? Not recently, so probably not good at get messy. Hello, William. How are you doing tonight? Get messy. Might get messy the more I drink of this. That's what you get on this channel. Brian Hughes. I feel like I've heard of him. I certainly have. He used to play for Birmingham, Charlton, Hull, Derby, Burton. Oh, we've got to, haven't we? Is he interested? Oh, he is. And he's a defensive midfielder. No chance we're going to know players at this level. I mean, speak for yourself. Oh, we've got to get Brian Hughes in. That's fantastic. Hands up if you remember this guy. Oh, we'll bring him in as a player scout as well. The only thing we need now is Dean Windass. All-time goals. Steve Foster. Oh, we've got a new subscriber, William Arnott. Ah, so it's your first time at the channel? Well, I assume so. Good to see you, William. Hopefully you're alright. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the subscribe. Daily FM content over here. So you fell into the right place if that's how you got here. Should we have a look at a couple of more players? So who was the other one? Mark Hudson. He's got a bid on him. Now, he used to play for Middlesbrough way back when. He played in the Football League for many moons, but hasn't really played the last few years, so I don't think that's a good idea. Any names that you guys... Oh, Stephen Turnbull. Now, I've been taught a football lesson by him. He came into my primary school when he was at Hartlepool. I think he was a free agent, so it was around here before he went to Gateshead. So we're definitely going to try and get this guy. And Stephen Turnbull is a good guy. And if you're watching out there, Stephen, yes, you won't remember me, but you came to my primary school, St Bede's in South Shields, many, many moons ago. Any other names that you guys recognise? Joe Shaw. I feel like I recognise him. Maybe not. Maybe not. Tom Ince, obviously. I feel like we have to sign him at some point. Let's see who's on top of the goal scorer and any big names that we can see there. Is that Michael Barnes? Man United he used to play for. I thought I vaguely recognised the name. Can't say anybody else on there. But that's a really good way of doing it, Toby. Thanks for suggesting that. We'll continue on a little bit and see if we can sign those players. But how are we all doing anyway? Nobody seems to be telling us how they're doing. Adam, how are you doing? Stamps, how are you doing? TIJ, more importantly, how are you doing? An offer has been made for Ashley Frith, 23 years old. Where's he coming from? FC United. That's not bad. South Shield. Oh, for goodness sake, we're gonna have to do that. I'll probably do that off camera. I won't, Well, it'll be left till the last minute, like everything else. But yeah, hopefully if we can play the first couple of league matches in this episode, I think that'll be a good place to stop. We've got Chris Evans coming in. Good stuff. And Stephen Turnbull, that's what we're talking about. So Evans is a good player. He is a good player. 3.5-star ability. We've got a proper goalkeeper now, everybody. Pardon me. So Jack Norton can come out of it. We can put him there. Sen can come on as well. I'm doing great, thanks. Really enjoy. That's wonderful to hear, Adam. I'm really, really pleased to hear that. If Toby would be so kind, would you be able to put the links back in the chat for the donations for the National Autistic Society, who have done a great job for so many people, and I know they change people's lives. And Kev's doing a 24-hour live stream over on his channel. If you haven't heard so far, I'll be going there straight after the stream, so come and have a chat with me and go and have a chat with Kev as well. He's honestly a lovely guy and makes some fantastic Football Manager content and is an inspiration to all of us. And he's doing 24 hours. He's about 9 hours in now. So if you could just go in there, say I sent you, and also just tell him to keep going, and I'm sure he'll really appreciate that. And if any money you can donate to the National Autistic Society, please do. I don't know if Toby's still here. Toby might not be, so hopefully he'll put that in the chat. Anyway, Stephen Turnbull, let's have a look at him. He's got some decent stats for this level, to be fair. He's a leading player for most Premier League sides, not like the Northern Premier. He was at Blythe a couple of years ago. He's been out of the game for about 3 years now, so it'll take a while for him to get back into it. Who's this guy? He's just been made up. Yeah, good stuff. Move that up. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I was trying to see how many people are watching. 15 people. Thank you very much. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit that thumbs up. It really helps us in the searches and and being found on YouTube. And obviously, Will might have found us through that medium. So that sort of stuff is really appreciated. Let's see if Cautious Paul has got back to us. He's out at the ice hockey. Emma, he says hello. He says specifically to say hello to Emma. I think he's got the hots for you, to be honest, Emma. You know, Cautious Paul is a is a single man, and he's Scottish. Anyway, favourite Bond film. Ooh, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. Let's have a little bit of discussion. Toby, I'm assuming you never heard my request to put the links back in the chat. Giving snubs South Shields. How dare he? The National Autistic Society and any other links you want to put in. And also put a link to Kev's stream in. So, we'll do that a bit later on, shall we? We don't want to turn people away just yet. Favourite Bond film is You Only Live Twice, closely followed by License to Kill, and then Goldeneye, and you went to the toilet. Yeah, right, you just weren't listening. Can you look at Gresley FC? Okay, I'll have a look. Gresley. There they are. There they are. I don't know what you want to know. We'll have a look at the transfers. So they've brought in Rhys McNally, and they've let a couple of players go. That's the squad. You can see how many of those are real. So yeah, if you would be so kind, donate to Kev's cause. Just saw the badge on the homepage. Cool. If I'm looking for a film that no. We'll offer him a bit more money because I really, really want him. 300. I know that's stupid, but we'll do this. We'll get some more monies in the pot. Moonraker. That's what I was going to say. Moonraker. Hey, he's set a sign. That's brilliant. So, yeah, and he'll be on a contract. Moonraker is the film I would put on in the afternoon. It's such a funny film. It's fantastic. My favourite part of it is when he comes in on the horse to the Magnificent Seven music. It's absolutely fantastic. And rest in peace, Roger Moore. What a fantastic actor. TIJ hasn't watched any of the Bond films. I mean, it's up to you. Dr. No, you know, it's very generic. I feel like you might be put off watching the rest of them if you watch Dr. No. I would say start with Goldfinger. I think that's a really good one to start with. So I would say Goldfinger, and then You Only Live Twice. Watch On Her Majesty's Secret Service a little bit later on, probably. If you want a bit of a laugh, watch Diamonds Are Forever. Live and Let Die is an alright one. Spy Who Loved Me is a classic. Moonraker. Octopussy. A View to a Kill's funny. I like A View to a Kill. The two Timothy Dalton ones, so The Living Daylights and look at this, he's not a very good player, but that's fantastic. Whoa, what's happened to a right back? Did I just miss that? No! Craig Baxter. Oh, he's only just joined. Oh, we had him at Gateshead last year. I thought I recognised the name. Oh, that's so annoying. And now we don't have a right back, do we? Well, we've got Nicholson, I guess, so we can put Nicholson there. I'll put Dylan Morse on. GoldenEye is a fantastic film as well. As is The World Is Not Enough. And I'd stay away from the Daniel Craig ones, to be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Put him in there. That's a good point. We can put him in as that. And now we can bring on Richardson behind the striker. So hopefully he'll do a little bit better now. But we've got a full squad now, which is really good. So, yeah, why not? Yeah, I remember Brian Hughes for Hull when I used to manage Hull on all of the FMs back in the day because they were in the Premier League. It was fantastic. We're going to bring on Cogden this time for Graham Armstrong. We're going to play him as a poacher and see how that goes. Let's get into it. I'm getting that too in my save. Teams pinching my players, yeah. Really annoying. It happened a couple of times in the Journeyman, actually. At Boston. The 2 goalkeepers were pinched and it was really, really sad. I don't know why, but when I took that swig of Peroni there, it really reminded us of my holiday in the summer. And when I went to Rimini. I don't know why. I guess I think I did get one of these 500ml bottles of it. It was a lot cheaper in Italy, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, nice chat about Bond there. Really enjoyed that. More questions if you want. I'm more than happy to answer them. So, coming up to 9 o'clock, we've just started our final pre-season friendly, which is good stuff. Peacock with the cross in, here's Moore to Odling. Oh, it's 1-0, Daniel Moore with the goal. Where are Sheldon? Yeah, they're in the division we were in last year. Odling, and then it was Chris Evans. You're sacked. You're sacked. Here's Liversedge. By the way, do you prefer 3D or 2D on the streams? I'm more than happy to listen to you guys on that one. Sure. Here's Peacock. Into the middle. Oh, it's 2-0. What has happened here? I'm going to go more attacking. That was just horrific. John Shaw, you're sacked. Can't sack John Shaw. He's a good guy. With a different non-league team, Salford City is professional now, but couldn't beat Brackley Town. Jeremy Bess, hi, what level is this? Using what database? It's level 8. The database I'm using is the FM editor. I will find it and I'll put it in the chat in a second. Hold on. So it's on FM Scout. And I'll put it in the chat. It's a good database. It goes all the way down level 10, I believe. So yeah, databases, and then have I muted myself? No, not just yet. I'm waiting for it though. I'm waiting for myself to get muted. Copy. And where's the chat? There's the chat. We'll paste it. And there's a link to the database. So have fun. Have fun with it. Anyway, here's John Shaw and he's just missed a sitter. Right then. Cogden, you're coming off. Seddon's going on now. As an advanced forward. We'll bring on Jamie Holmes as well. He's the Newcastle guy. Put him on as a poacher. Michael Richardson. What a terrible start of the season he's had. And I tell you what, He won't be playing in the first match. Yeah, John Shaw can play as a attacking midfielder because he wasn't doing very well as a defender. Level 10 to the mighty Gresley FC. There you go. Well, it looks like we're going to lose this match, which is really, really disappointing. We just haven't turned up today. We could go 3-0 down here. It's away. Here's Dodds. Not really good enough. 9 o'clock on the dot. How are we all doing? Have we got any plans for after this? I guess we'll just see what happens with the night. If you could go check out Kev's stream, that would be amazing. Oh, here's Holmes with a chance to shoot and score. Jamie Holmes, with his first real chance in the team, has put it in at the back of the net. A good assist by Matty Patterson, I should say. And it was a nice run onto the ball from Holmes, and he put it into the back of the net. And it is 2-1. We might have a chance here of getting back into it. Let's push higher up. Let's try and do this. Come on. Nah, I don't think it's quite going to happen. Liversedge away. Arca. And that's it. 2-1. We have lost our first match of this now. Oops, I've just clicked Julio Arca by accident. Well, where's he good for? Shall we have a look? He's obviously 5-star. But where's he good for? Leading player for most Vanarama National sides, so he's going to be brilliant for the next few years. Got him on a contract till 2021, so yeah, could definitely be a big player for us, and hopefully he will be. Oi, we've got a new main sponsorship deal. Let's have a look at the scouted players. I can put a link in here to my level 10 database if you like. Go for it, Ivan. It might get blocked, but hopefully I'll be able to approve it once you've put it in. I can't believe Blumman Baxter's gone. And he's on an actual contract as well. Right. Let's just have a quick look and see if we've got any more players on. Dylan Moore, so we'll offer him a full-time contract. 100 quid. That'll do. Darren Luff. So 200 quid. That'll do. Gavin Cogden. Offer him a contract. 100 quid. I mean, there's selected others there that we might want to offer contracts to eventually. But yeah, Ivan, put a link to it in the chat, and I'll try and approve it for you. Well, we had 22 people in here at one point, so big thank you for that. I didn't notice that happen. We've only got 8 at the moment, which is fairly disappointing to say the least. Can we have a tweet out or something from anybody? If you're enjoying it, make sure you share it about. There's Frith. Shall we accept that? I don't think he's going to be as good as Chris Evans, but you can always have hope. He's rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. He'll do as a backup. He'll do. Chalana on loan, why not? Right, we're ready to make our management debut. This is going to be fun. I'm back. What happened? Not too much. We've made a couple of signings. Brian Hughes has joined the club. The old Hull player, Charlton player, Burton. I can't remember who else he played for. But he's joined, and we're ready for our first league game of the season, which is going to be a load of fun. So we're going to have to think carefully about the squad we pick here, and look at who's played well in pre-season. Graham Armstrong had a good time of it, didn't he? So let's bring him in. You can only pick 5 substitutes, so let's get rid of all of them. Let's get rid of them too. Right, let's try and get our best players onto the bench. Jimmy Holmes as well. Lewis Story. Should try and get Lewis Turner. Used to play for Leeds. Let's have a look. Turner. I tell you what, he might be an option. Oh. Gonna need a bit more money. Jeff. Oh no. There we go. We've got a bit more extra dosh. Oh! Not just a bit more, that's fantastic. We've got an extra 1,600 quid. We're definitely signing that Lewis Turner guy. Any more suggestions from you guys, make sure you leave them down in the chat, and hopefully it'll be alright. So Ivan says he's put the link in the chat. Toby, I don't know if you can see it. If you'd be able to approve that would be amazing. 200 quid? No. 300 quid. Come on. Hello to James Horde. Hopefully you're alright. How are you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying, well, I was going to say enjoying the stream, but you've just joined, so hopefully you will enjoy the stream. We've just started a brand new series with South Shields, The Road to Glory. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I certainly am so far. It's been a load of fun. Right then, let's get into this first match. This is going to be quite the sort of eye-opener of what we can do this season. Hopefully we can do alright. That is the plan. Here's Nicholson. Now to Hughes, to Arger, Patterson, and if I like, might just put a random emoji in there. There you go. See what your reaction is to that. Armstrong. Now to Archer. To Richardson. That's... ooh, it's away. It's away. Stannard. All the way back to Shaw. Shaw to Evans. Come on, boot it. That's it. That's it. Here's Archer. Archer now to Patterson. Patterson to Richardson. Now to Armstrong. I said Richardson wouldn't play, didn't I? Hey. Here's Holden. Oh, it's just wide. Love the journeyman, by the way. When will you go abroad, and what other leagues do you have loaded? I've got a load of leagues. I've shown it in a previous episode. I can't remember when, but we've got the likes of South Africa open. I think we've got India open as well. Australia. It's 1-0. Carl Finnegan with the goal. We're going to hopefully go all over the world. We've got the USA loaded, Brazil, I believe. It is going to be a load of fun. We've got so many leagues loaded. And when will I go abroad? When I've got enough money. I've got the rules are in the Journeyman that I've got to... no, I use 2D as well, James, as you'll have seen in the Journeyman. Just somebody asked for 3D. So I thought we'd do it for tonight's stream. Because of the rules in the Journeyman, we have to make the realistic decisions. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. I have to make realistic decisions on geographical location and financial. Like at the moment, I'm only earning $1,000 a week, so it's not exactly enough to be able to just say, right, we're going to move over to South Africa, is it? So, I mean, it's 52 grand a year, isn't it? Grand a week, but besides the point, we're going to wait until we earn a little bit more money before we're looking to move abroad. But if a team comes in and offers us a pay rise and we do move abroad, then that's when it'll happen. It's got to be when it's the right decision to make. It's got to be when I would make that decision, if you get us. So hopefully it'll be in a few years' time. We'll go and experience some of the European leagues, maybe go over to Asia, China. That would be a really, really good experience. But it's 1-1 at the moment. I think we are going to need to push on a little bit here, because we do really, really want to win this first game, and set a precedent for the rest of the season, as it might be. Armstrong not having the best of games. We'll bring on Jamie Holmes because he did well last time out. Brian Hughes not having the best of games. We'll put Matty Patterson back there, and we'll put in Stephen Turnbull. He can play as a deep line playmaker on defend. That looks pretty good to me. Journeyman, a good save, been enjoying it a lot. That's so wonderful to hear, Emma. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm really enjoying it as well. It's definitely been my best save on YouTube so far. Oh no, please no. Good save by Chris Evans. Sure. Oh. If you go to Asia, you need to open all the leagues so the Asian Champions League is competitive. All of the leagues in Asia? My computer isn't good enough to run all the leagues. I can certainly open up a couple in Asia, but I'm not that bothered about competitiveness. It's just about experiencing the league. I'm not that bothered about the Champions League in that series. So it doesn't look like we're gonna quite manage this, unfortunately, and it's a bit of a failure, to be honest with you, on the first day of the season to not win. What can we do? Have we got any other options? Shoot on sight. We're going to play a bit wider, dribble less, go route one. Going to go for it here. Come on. I mean, we've had the better of the game according to the stats. We still have a couple of minutes left. Here's Arca. Now to Patterson. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was really close. Here's Story. That's forward to Holmes. Holmes on the ball now to Richardson. It's away. Here's Arca. Oh, no. Got to go. Bye. See you later, Adam. Thanks for dropping along. Hopefully you have a good night. Here's Finnegan. Arca now to Turnbull. Oh, come on. It's all the way back to Evans. Cotton. Oh, he's booted that forward. And that is full time. It's 1-1. That's an annoying first result. But at least we didn't lose. We did go 1-0 up and just had that lax in concentration, if you like. And that's what's cost us there. Yeah, great relationship with Jeff. He liked me tweet, so, you know. Oh, he's rejected. We're off it. 405 season tickets. That's pretty good at this level. That's pretty damn good. We're going to play Trafford and you know, and maybe Clitheroe as well depending on how we're doing for time. What I do in Journeyman's is load all the leagues, but make everyone that my computer can't run view only, so regens still come from the country and the leagues get fully simulated. That's a really good idea, actually. Hey, we've got Lewis Turner. Where's mate Hugo? What you on about, Toby? If you need a centre back, you should go for Cargbo. Now, if this is another made-up name, Emma. Oh, we've got a couple of them. Ibrahim. Cargbo. I'm assuming it's going to be this one. That's a Dulwich Hamlet. But you did say centre back, so. Well, he's a striker, so it's definitely not him. I mean, he's 35-year-old. Goodness me. But apparently he's not a free agent at the start of the game. Don't know. Skepalone. That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. I don't know. He didn't want to join us. He must have been at the toilet when that happened. He didn't want to join us. So I've got 20 season ticket holders on my save. Lol. Hey, up the Mariners. That's what we say up here. What's going on here? Why was that a thing? There we go. It was just out of order. Richardson's gonna. I mean, we've got no other attacking midfielder. That's a problem. Lewis Turner can come on at right back now. Does he like that role? He does. I think bring Jamie Holmes on to start. Could move Matty Patterson there. Bring Stevie Turnbull on. See how that goes. Put him as that. Go with that. Damn, he's a cracking lad. Think I got 187 with Hedensford. Season ticket holders, I'm guessing. Right. So we've signed Turner. Looks like a good guy. Thank you, Emma, for the suggestion. He's got 4-star ability as well, so potential. I'm Ilkeston. I think that's how you say it. Are they in our league? I've certainly heard of them. I don't know whether I've heard of them from a previous save. Oh, for goodness sake. Are they in there? They're not. Don't know where exactly they are, but I've definitely heard of them. The Bourne films. No, I haven't watched them. Have you? I've played the Bourne Ultimatum video game. Or was it Ultimatum? No, it was the Bourne Conspiracy video game. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. I would highly recommend. I might try and get that back, actually, and maybe do a series on it. It was really good. Saint-Just on the ball. Oh, no. Oh, Evans comes out and collects. That's what we needed. Whew. The Midland League Division 1 now. Fair enough. 13 people watching. Thank you very much for turning up, and I hope you're all enjoying. We've got 16 likes as well, which is incredible. So I really, really do appreciate that, and thank you for taking the time to come and watch us tonight. When I know there's a huge FM YouTuber in Kev doing his 24-hour charity stream tonight as well, I'll be joining them after this stream, and hopefully we can have a nice chat. Hopefully you guys will come along with us and donate to the National Autistic Society. It honestly is such a good cause. People have been in the stream all night all think I'm just banging on about it, but it is a wonderful cause. My girlfriend's brother's got autism, and they take him on walks Every other weekend he does some really nice activities with them, and it is a wonderful charity, and I know they'll really appreciate anything that's donated towards it. So yeah, anyway, passionate. We've been the better team here. Let's go on and win this. It'd be rather awkward if we didn't start winning games very soon and we got sacked or something like that. We are expected to win the league, so here's Arca on the ball to Turnbull. It's away. Here's Luff. Now to Arca. Forward to Holmes. That's just wide. You've nearly got as many watching you as I have season tickets. Hello, Lucas. Sorry I'm late, but is this going to be a regular thing? Not on a Saturday. Every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, as always, Lucas. It's just tonight I thought, I've got a free Saturday night, why not start the series on a Saturday? Right then. Carl Finnegan, you've been rubbish. I tell you what, let's bring both strikers off. Let's play Seddon as that. Well, let's play Armstrong as that. And we're going to bring Richardson off as well. Jordan Blinko can come on. He was brilliant in that. Loki's voice is on Kev's stream. Interesting. Is there still going to be... Yes, Lucas. Still every single Wednesday. Okay. Here's Shaw. That's forward to Seddon. Oh, and here's Armstrong with a chance, and he puts it in the back of the net. What an important goal that is. It's 1-0. That's what we're talking about. We've got the goal. Graham Armstrong, his first goal for the club. The new signing in real life. 5-1 Liverpool. Wow, well done. Is that Matt Derbyshire Trafford? It may well be. Matt Derbyshire was in my No, it's Mark Derbyshire. That's kind of destroyed it. But where is Matt Derbyshire these days? He's in Ammonia, which is in Cyprus, and he had a really good year there, to be fair. So South Shields, what was a good pick? Thank you. What did you think of Overton? Hold on. I've been waiting for this stream for a while. The old guy from Forrester. Well, thank you, Emma. I really, really do appreciate it. Shields was a good pick. Thank you. What did you think of Overton? I mean, he got a wicket of Steve Smith, so that's good enough for me. Anybody that can get him out is who we need right now. Armstrong gets his second. That's a brilliant volley. Rotherham to Cyprus. Christ, yeah. Yeah, it was quite a shock for me as well. Seddon into the middle and Armstrong with the goal there. So 2-0 now. Very, very good stuff. Very, very good. Oh. Monaghan. Now to Corrigan. Offside. And it looks like that's going to be full time. It is. And I think we do just about have time for one more match. So let's just quickly get out of this. And we'll do one more match against Clitheroe. Yeah, I'm not saying it the way you guys want us to say it. Emma, I'm looking at you. Scottish. No, I'm only joking. Only kidding. Anyway, let's just continue on. Let's pretend that wasn't a thing. So, have they got the Blackpool Tower on their badge? No, I don't know what I was seeing. Crack and win. Thank you, Toby. We're back up. Well, we're up to 7th, I should say. Great win. Thank you. Look up Alex Samuel. If he's a Liverpool player, I highly doubt we're going to get him. Okay, he's at Stevenage. I still doubt he'll come here. I mean, he's played a game for them, so I doubt it. You can get... for goodness sake. Who's this made-up player? I'm guessing. There he is. He's at Exeter. Yeah, he's probably not going to play for them either, but no, I'm only messing with you, Emma. He's a striker. He's a striker. Is that the one we were looking at? Yeah. Right, so I've got one more match in this stream. Scouting meeting. Shall we see if we've got any more scouted players? If we do that, haven't got a clue. Shall we reduce that? We'll go into the player search screen. We'll have a look, see if anybody has come up. Alex Russell, who are you? 44 years old. Played in the Football League a lot. Surely he's not going to be good enough, is he? Nah. Andy Bishop, 34 years old. Great stuff. Can you apply custom FM touch? Yeah, you can. You can, Toby. You just do exactly the same thing as you would for normal Football Manager, and you just put it in there. Databases. Custom. What? Don't know why this chat blocks certain words. Fair enough. Don't know if you want another striker, but guy was good back in his day. Played for Rangers years ago. Cool. Look at the Hedensford squad. Let's have a look at Toby's team. By the way, go and subscribe to Toby. He's done enough plugging of his Hedensford side. He's got a great series going on. The road to League 2 with Hedensford Town. Go and check him out. He's a great guy. I wouldn't have him as a mod if he wasn't a good guy. So go and check him out, and I'm sure you won't regret it. But there you go, Toby. There's the Hedensford Town squad. Shall we see who they brought in? Nobody. Nobody at all. Anyway, go into the tactics. The pitmen. Right, so I think we bring on the two boys that did so well last time out, and we'll see how they do in this match. Richardson's going to come out of it. We'll put Lewis Story on. Why not? We'll put him as that. That looks good to me. So, for the final game of tonight's episode, the Scottish Messi at one point. I thought that was Ryan Gold. Go out there and carry on straight from where you left off. See, I tried to put in them. Nadat. Won't let me type Nadat. In the middle of put and in. Nadat. Look up Xavier Pratt. We'll have a look at the end of the match. Make sure you remind us. As Emma's found out once tonight, I'm a very forgetful person. First half, not looking too good. I think we are gonna change this up a bit. But that's a book, Pratt. Exactly. Okay, that's forward to Seddon. This is a good chance for Seddon. The old man, look how little pace he has, and that was pathetically bad. And he couldn't finish either. Now, we'll have a look at Pratt after the match. I'm getting sleepy. Goodness me. Almost hit an hour and a half for the stream, so thank you very much to anybody that's been here the whole time. Put your hand up if you have been. I mean, apart from TIJ, I doubt there is anybody out there. But put your hand up in the stream if you have. Just say hello or something. I could definitely do a 24-hour stream. I would love to do that. Would that be something you guys are interested in? For charity, of course. I'm not going to just do it normally. But equally, I don't want to just copy Kev. So, how's the girlfriend, Joe? What are you asking for, Emma? No, she's very, very good. She's been out with her family today, and they went up to see her. But she hasn't been very well recently. She's had a really, really bad cold. It was in bed all day yesterday, so no, I'm going down to see her next weekend. But thank you very much for asking, Emma. Oh, you've been here from the start as well. Great to hear. Get the chains in motion and I'll join you. Get Holmes on. Or shall we go Finnegan, actually? Finnegan's probably the better option. We'll play him as a defensive forward on support. Bring on Blinko, because Blinko's good. Nah, she's very good, thank you. Hey there, first ever FM live stream on YouTube for you. Very good to hear, Steph. Hopefully you're enjoying, and hopefully you stick around for more. I stream every single Wednesday at 8 PM UK time, so join me then for more FM streams. I can't believe that that's just happened. Oh, for goodness sake. Go for that. Haley's been here the whole time. Brilliant. Get the chains in motion and you'll join us. Brilliant. John Prescott at Clitheroe. That's fantastic. I was only being nice, cheeky guy. I've been here from the start. Xavier Pratt and Foyas Butfi. He's making up player names again. I meant Foyas may be too good, but it's Saturday, lol. Yeah, it's just the first stream. I had a free Saturday night, so I thought I would stream on the Saturday. I realised that would have sounded confusing, but it will be every single Wednesday after this. I've been playing FM, used to be called Championship Manager, for more than 17 years. I mean, I've been playing it 12 years. Not quite old enough to have been in the Championship Manager years. But no, it's a wonderful game. It really is a wonderful game, and I'm glad you're enjoying. Definitely loving your streaming efforts. Thank you very much. I'm not enjoying the efforts of our team today, though. We've lost 2-0 to Clitheroe here. And that's not good. That is not good at all. Definitely going to have a tactical rethink. I think we might have to switch things up. Dylan Morse is just... I mean, we're not quite out of this yet. We could still get out of this with a draw. We've got one more substitution to make, so why don't we bring Holmes on? We'll go overload, dribble less, shoot on sight, do all this malarkey. But thank you very much for the kind words, Stefan. Really appreciate it. Hey, can you take up the challenge of taking the India team to the World Cup in FM 2018? That definitely sounds like a fun challenge. I don't know how realistic it would be. Passing forward to Blinko. I'll answer your question in a second, Emma. I am looking to do like sort of one-season challenges this year. Just keep things fresh. It's Finnegan. Is that going to be a free kick? It's not. We've equalised in the last minute. I thought he'd fouled him, but it's 2-2, and Carl Finnegan has scored the goal. Yeah, Ellison, this surely was a foul. That is a foul. How hasn't that been given? But no, India, that's definitely one I could look at. Gurav, thanks for the suggestion there. What do you think about the World Cup draw? I think it's an alright draw. Obviously, Belgium are a very, very tough side to beat. They're probably one of the favourites to win the whole thing, so that's going to be a tough game. Luckily, though, it's our last game, so hopefully we should have got 6 points by then. Although Panama will be on a real high, and Tunisia aren't to be underestimated either, so, you know... we've just got to be careful. And the thing is, with Gareth Southgate as manager, we haven't been as sort of fluid and scoring as many goals as we'd like to. So it could be quite tough to get out of the group, because if we draw games, then that isn't good. Anyway, playing us Belgians, think we both make out the knockouts. Yeah, I think just about. South Shields isn't in the Vanarama. I recognise some names, but it must be under Vanarama then. Not sure. Or it isn't England. It is in England. It is in level 8 of the English pyramid. So if we go in the leagues above this, I wish there was an easier way to do this. But this is the Evo Stick Northern Premier. So if we get promoted from our league, we'll go up into this league, and then from there we will hopefully get promoted to the Vanarama National League North. So we're 2 divisions below the Vanarama National League North at the moment. So that answers your question, Steph. Xavier Pratt. Let's have a look. Xavier Pratt. He's not there. Sorry, Lucas. Foyas. I can't see him. Can't see him. Sorry. Scott McLean. Let's have a look. Hold on. Isn't he actually a good player? Ah. He's not there. He's not there. I'm really sad now. I wish I'd put the other leagues on view only. Because Matthew Chalner. Oh, he's gone to work. That's kind of sick. Oh, the team full of real players down there? Yeah, and in the database that I'm using, these are all real players for South Shields. You might recognise Julio Arca, former Sunderland and Middlesbrough player, Matty Patterson, former Norwich and Newcastle player, as well as various others in there. Brian Hughes we've brought in. So these are all real players that are down here, and they actually play for Shields in real life for the most part, apart from the guys that we've brought in. If you go into rules on your division and click on structure, it shows a lot. Right, that's a great idea actually. So if we go into competitions and then we go into rules, you can see that promotion wins promotion to there, and then if we go on to rules of this, you go to the Vanarama North or South, and then so on from there. Thank you for that, Ivan. Gurav, how are you playing in such a lower league? Lowest league possible to play in FM is Vanarama North and South. Well, I have used this database. I'll paste it in the chat once again. And that lets you go down to level 10, I believe. And Ivan also has a database, which I'm sure he'll send you. I'm away, Joe. Take care, Emma. The stream's ending in a minute anyway, so you're not missing much. Thank you very much for coming along. An hour and a half is a long commitment on a Saturday night, so I really appreciate it. Have a nice night and have a nice rest of the weekend, Emma. Really appreciate you coming along. Thank you. So we'll continue on to the Ossett Town game. We've got the FA Cup draw. Shall we see who we get in that? Loughborough Uni. That's fantastic. But look, North Shields. It's a pity we're not getting a Shields derby. Jarrow is the next one that I'd like to get. Jarrow is literally a 10-minute drive from here. Go through every single day. Whitley Bay is quite near me as well. North of the river though. Team Northumbria. They are the Northumbria University football team. And Northumbria University is the other university in Newcastle. Click on structure on the tab. I'll have a look in a minute, Ivan. Does that database have extra players added versus the original game, or did it? I think it does have extra players. Yeah, it just depends on what downloaded database you're using. I assume most of the players are in, because surely it would be too much of a job add all the players in for these. So the players are probably already in the base game, and once you unlock the extra leagues, it happens. This is taken for absolutely ever. Where's Shields? That's the question. A Jarrow in this, by the way. Maybe they've already come out. Jarrow, Ruffin, there they are. So they're the team we want to play, if at all possible. There's not a big chance of it, though, to be honest with you. We'll keep going. Oh, there's Jarrow, Ruffin. They're playing Clevedon. So yeah, if you want to play this database, just download from that link and then put it into editor data folder in the Sports Interactive folder in your document, and then you should just be able to play. Jimmy, where are South Shields? This is ridiculous. I bet you have missed them. And we're just clicking mindlessly for no good reason. Oh, this is horrific. There we are. Way, South Shields versus Hackney Wick or Buckland. Well, there you go. So we should be favourites for that one. Let's just have a look at our expectations before we go. So they want us to win the league, which should be achievable. I think once we get into the rhythm, we should be pretty good. If managing such a lower league club, do extra things come into play regarding tactics? Pretty sure you can't use a very physical tactics like you would with Tottenham. Or am I wrong? You're not wrong. I think you do need very different tactics down here. We tend to go long ball and have defensive fullbacks instead of normal fullbacks. I'll have a look at Andrew Durante right now. So tactically, you do have to do stuff different. He doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Really sorry, Lucas, about that. So they want us to win the league. They want us to get the third round qualifying. So that's quite a few rounds from now, I believe. Reach the first round of the FA Trophy and reach the quarterfinal of the Northern League Cup. So they should all be achievable. We'll carry on for another couple of minutes while we're playing up to the Ossett Town game. So yeah, I've got 8 people watching still, which is great. Thank you for coming along, everybody. I'll tell you what, I think we'll do the playing bit on the next episode, because it'll allow people to come along and join the stream. So we've played a fair few matches tonight, haven't we? We've played, how many is that? Whoa, we beat Queen of the South. Oh, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. We beat Berwick, the under-23s. We lost to Shildon. So you know, we've won 3 of the 7 games that we've played tonight. Drawn 2 of them and lost 1. So that means we only did 6 games. Good maths, Joe. Oh man, I can only donate with CC. You should be able to donate with PayPal. Let me have a look. I'll have a quick look for you before we end off the stream. I surely can't donate £5 to myself. No, PayPal should work for you. If you just click Streamlabs in the description, donate to the stream here. So streamlabs.com/CaptainGoodspeed, and then from there, I believe you should be able to get to PayPal. But people have been having a little bit of trouble with the old Your donations. Anyway, Clayton Lewis. We'll have a quick look. Let's say you move up one level. How do you manage to keep your team? Pretty sure amateur players just get stolen away. They're not all. We're actually a part-time club. A lot of the players are on part-time contracts, so we should be able to keep hold of them. And because these players are so good and play are part of well, should be good enough for leagues above, so we should be able to keep them. Yeah, it's called Super Chat. Yeah, try Streamlabs, Steph. Down in the description, there's a link that says donate to the stream here. That's the one you want to click, and then you can donate to my PayPal, and that would be really, really appreciated. Thank you very much. Toby's put the link in the chat there, so go and check that out. They can take your players at any time. Yeah, not all of them, just the ones on non-contract. Paul Winfield, keep up the good work. Hopefully this stream works out better than the Forest. Catch you later, pal. See you later, Paul. Nice to see you. Look up Clayton Lewis. Right, Clayton Lewis. We'll stick around for a little bit longer tonight. Is this the one that you wanted? He's at Scunthorpe. I don't think we're going to get him, unfortunately. Streamlabs is better than Super Chat. Definitely. How TF is a level 8 team, semi-pro lol. I mean, you tell me. South Shields are a team owned by quite a wealthy owner, and yeah, that's how. Average ticket price £9. There you go. So let us know if that Streamlabs thing works for you. I guess it'll pop up on the screen if it does. But hopefully that will work for you. Let's have a look at the team report. Something I haven't done actually so far. I'm just curious as to what this problem is with the donation thing. I really don't know. I mean, I've streamed much longer than I planned. Facts. This is quite an interesting screen, isn't it? Brian Hughes, the oldest player, the one that we've brought in. Highest caps is Matty Patterson. That's cool. I thought Julio Arca might have had a cap or two for Argentina. Wow, he never actually played for Argentina. That is absolutely crazy. Well, I think that is where we're gonna leave this then. Yeah. We've got 6 people watching. It's dying off. I think I've run out of things to say, and so have other people, apparently. But thank you very much for coming along. I really, really do appreciate it. Almost donated 5 Bitcoin, not euro. Would have been pretty terrible. Well, thank you very much anyway. Your name will pop up on the screen. I'll wait for that because that is quite a special thing to happen. So wait for that if that happens. €5 would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Steph. I've said your name wrong. Oh, there you go. Thank God my portfolio/wallet isn't linked. Yeah, there you go. Oh, maybe later then. I don't know what you're talking about, Steph. See, I'm ahead in the chat, so I've got no idea. But yeah, I'll be back streaming on Wednesday night, so hopefully you can join me then. There will be a video out tomorrow about my Patreon and the new updates to that. So hopefully you can check that out. And obviously daily FM18 content at 4 o'clock every single day with the Journeyman. And we'll be starting a new series in Turkey soon, which will be very, very fun. Fair enough, you'll donate on Wednesday. Thank you very much, Steph, for that. And hopefully you can join. That would be a big thumbs up from Captain Goodspeed. But no, thank you very much to everybody that come along. If you're watching this as a video, make sure you leave a like if you have enjoyed. And I will be back on Wednesday live on YouTube, and hopefully you will enjoy the content on the channel. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and goodbye. I'll see you on Wednesday.